Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Hello, hello. Say hi to a few people here. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Lori. Hi, Azzy. Hi, Kelly. How's everybody doing? How's your Tuesdays going? Hey, Tracy. Hi, everybody. Just having some pizza. Well, how's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. Good to see everyone. Hey, Jackie. I've missed you too. I am as well as can be. We got some things to discuss, obviously. So I'm not going to waste anybody's time here. Thank you, Melissa. They they don't feel great, but thank you. Thank you so much for the compliments, guys. I appreciate it. I was going to wait for some more people to enter the room because I chose not to do a video on this. I want this to be completely unedited. Me say a couple of things. If anyone has any questions, you can ask, of course. I do want to say in this chat, I also want more people to come in if they're going to come, if not, whatever. But so that I don't have to repeat myself, because obviously with doing lives and stuff like that, as we've seen in the past, people can come in later and they don't know what's been going on, and that's understandable. I get it. Hey, Charlie Ann. Hi, Jackie Hall. Thank you, Jackie. All right. So, excuse me, I have like a little bit of a cold. So first I would like to start this off by saying that I do not want anyone to name call anybody. I don't care who they are in my chat, please. Please don't do that. If you come in here and you call anybody a name, me or anybody involved, you will be timed out. My mods have, hey, Kelly Kamango, my mods have a full right to time you out. You won't come in here being rude, calling people names, starting shit. It's not going to happen. And I don't want you guys, please, bickering with each other. We're not going to do that. I've definitely learned some things lately. And I would just appreciate that from everybody. We're not going to be like some other people and do this. So that's the first thing I'd like to say. Second thing I'd like to say is, well, obviously, you know what we're going to talk about. Everybody probably saw Kalistacat's video today. Is there anyone here that has not seen Kalistacat's video today? If you haven't, that's fine. You can go back or whatever. I think you should watch it. So, hi, Dina. I know you are. I know you are, Dina. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Okay. Yes, I felt it was shocking too. Now, let's please keep on the level of, like I said, hey, Nat, no name calling, please. No raging. No going against each other in the comments and arguing. I don't care if anybody watching this likes or dislikes me or likes or dislikes anybody that's involved. That's not important right now, because I'm just sick and tired of these sides and all of this stuff. I have tried time and time again to get away from all of this, but I guess I have to recognize my part in the machine. So I wanted to address Kalistacat's video. Hey, Gwen, how are you doing? Now you know what it's about. Yeah. Okay. So how my brain thinks when I'm trying to figure out something is a timeline. If you haven't gathered by now, I like to see things as a whole. Excuse me. I like to watch people, what they're saying and what they're doing on live, especially if I'm confused by something, to try to put it together. So what I'm going to do is tell you guys, you're sick. I'm so sorry, Gwen. I wish you the best. It's going to be okay. But how I'm going to tell you guys is how, from my perception of everything, how I saw things happen in real life and time-wise. And also, this live I'm doing, because there are other people involved, like Bambi and Marissa, whoever. This is not about them. I will not be speaking on them. I am going to be speaking on myself. And hi, Dark Magician, by the way, I didn't say hi. I am going to take in all the info and put pieces together at the end. Exactly. I am going to talk about my perception, my role in everything, and what I've seen happen from my end, how I got involved, or which I still don't know, but everything I have seen, okay? So as you guys know, I have been absent from YouTube for 2 weeks. The main reason for that is because I saw Kalistacat's long community post, right? That she did. We're going to go back in again. I'm going to tell you everything in order, but I saw this happen and I was so confused. I was like, who's she talking about or whatever. So then someone tells me that I'm one of the people she's speaking about, and that I have been accused of, in DMs, harassing and threatening to dox subscribers in DMs. Okay? Let me first say, it never happened. Never, ever have I ever done anything like that. Ever. So that's number one. So I was like, what the hell is going on? This has to be, I don't know, this has to be a misunderstanding. Why are us three getting lumped in together yet again? Because it just seems to be like this girl group and this girl group, and sometimes the girl group switches, and I'm just fucking over it. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. This is weird. So, of course, I'm trying to gather information and talk to Bambi and Marissa and stuff and see what is going on, because I don't know what's going on. And I decided to shut my mouth. Okay? I decided not to post anything, not to comment anywhere, and just watch and see what happens. Hey, Wildflower Tea. Just watch and see what happens, because one, I'm thoroughly confused. And honestly, to this day, I'm really still confused. But hey, Cheryl, but this has now gotten out of control, and now I want to say something. So let's start at the beginning. It is my understanding that Kalistacat is upset with me for 3 things. One, she's upset with me with how I treated her subscriber and friend, Karen, in my Radiant Brit Peter Mon live. I have attached underneath this live that video. You can go watch the whole thing. It's been up there the whole time. If you start at hour 3:05, 3 hours in and 5 minutes in, Karen comes into my live. As a matter of fact, I wrote it down for all of us. But I attached it there so you can go see what happens. So this is the first thing that Kalistacat is upset with me about, that she is upset with how I dealt with Karen. And I am going to read some of the comments. I just really want to stay online while I'm reading this. But while I am reading this, I may miss some comments. And I'm so sorry if I do. But like I told you guys, my mods are watching. Do not fight with each other. Do not call anyone a name. Not Brit, not Kalistacat, not me, not anybody. Please. Thank you. So in that video, the live video, by the way, I've already said this. I did and this is the only time, by the way, that I have spoken on Brit, was this Peter Mon video. And I didn't even say anything fucking negative about her, okay? So we'll start with that. In the video, time and time again, I said I still supported her and stuff like that. You can all go watch that. Okay. So at the 3:05 mark, Karen comes storming into my live. And she's talking about basically like how I stabbed Brit in the back or whatever. And like, why am I dragging Brit and all this stuff? And when she came in, we weren't even speaking about her. I think we were talking about like Kiki Chanel or like someone else, not even about Brit. Okay. So we're all thrown for a loop. Everyone, and you please, when you watch, go back and watch this, look at everybody's comments that are underneath, and you can see all of the people that were on panel that were thoroughly confused. And some of the people that were on panel with me were huge Brit fans, okay? So we're confused when she comes kicking in my door, right? So that's at 3:05. And I'm like, you can see me talking to her, trying to figure out what's going on. I'm like, I don't know why you thought that, or if you misheard something or whatever it was, but we're not dragging Brit, so I don't know what you're talking about. Then at 3:19, Karen says she'll go back and watch everything. She says 15 minutes later, okay, to be fair, I'm going to go back and watch everything. I tell her in the video, well, you should have already done that, but okay, thank you for being fair. At 3:24, because she's still going on in the video, I dropped a link for Karen and I tried to explain to her why I was even making the live, or just really trying to figure out what was going on with her. I didn't know where this was coming from. At 3:24, the same time, she says she's done and she can't come up. So I said, that's fine. I'm not going to like expect people, especially people that don't want to be on camera or whatever, to come up and be on panel. But I offered it, okay? I handle my YouTube differently. As I'm sure you guys are aware, I'm not like normal YouTubers or whatever, and it's nothing against them, nothing against me. I use my channel to talk when I want. I use my channel to talk about things that I want to talk about, or things I see that I think are wrong. That's what I do, okay? I'm not necessarily here to like make money or not make money. And there's nothing fucking wrong with making money. You're providing a service. There's nothing wrong with memberships, none of that stuff, okay? But me, I just use it like whenever. So I have allowed people to come up on panel before and talk about things with me. I mean, that was my whole intention of kind of just continuing YouTube anyways, but she said she didn't want to. I said, that's fine. Okay. Then at 3:26, she says, oh, it's me being nice, telling her she can reach out to me personally. I provided at 3:26, I provided my email, I provided my Instagram handle, and I welcomed her to come and reach out to me personally. If she had a problem with something that I did or said, then we can do that. I don't have a problem with that. So that's at 3:26. And I had told her, here's my Instagram handle and here's my email. Keep that in mind. So then I told her, I understand if you don't want to watch me, if you think that because I said that Brit did something that I disagreed with, because that's all the fucking live was about, that I disagreed with it, then you don't have to like me afterwards. I'm sick and tired of all of these people saying that they're not stans, and you fucking are. Stop it. It's weird. It's real weird. Then at 3:28, Karen is rude to one of my subs, and I tell her to basically leave. I told her she was upsetting me. Okay, so we started at 3:05. Now we're at 3:28. So we're 23 minutes already into dealing with Karen. Okay, I tell her, she starts being rude to somebody in chat. I tell her she can leave. Please don't be rude to people in the chat. She has like angry faces in the chat or whatever. Then at 3:30, 2 minutes later, I said, tell me what the issue is. I typed into the comment section. I said, tell me what the issue is instead of just continuing to cause issues in my chat. She still didn't do that. I asked her several times to tell me what the problem was. Several times. I offered her to talk to me offline. I offered for her to talk to me online, to come up. I don't know what else to do. Okay? So then at 3:32, 2 minutes later, she's still commenting all in the chat. So at that time, we had moved on from talking about the Brit situation. Like, I only talked about the Brit situation for the first 17 minutes of a 4-hour video, first of all. So by the time she came in like 3 hours later, like, again, maybe she saw it too late. Like, I don't know, but I'm trying to figure it out with her. And she's certainly not being helpful. And she's just stirring up shit the whole time. And I'm just the whole time trying to figure out what's going on. So at 3:32, she's still commenting. We're not even talking. We're talking about like Kiki Chanel or something. We're not talking about her, but she's still commenting about Brit. 3:35, she comments again, calling me ridiculous and my live ridiculous. Again, we're no longer talking about Brit. I've even moved on. I've asked her to leave. She's already talked negatively to somebody in my chat. She is starting problems in my chat. So I'm asking her to leave, and she's continuously going on, okay? Then at the same time, I'm still trying to understand her. You can go back and watch this, even though she called me ridiculous and what I was doing ridiculous. I'm still trying to understand what the hell's going on with this woman. So then at 3:36, a minute later, I start to lose my mind. This is 31 minutes after she came into my live. This went on for 35 minutes in my live, starting from 3 hours and 5 minutes to 3 hours and 40 minutes. That's how long it lasted me trying to understand this woman and where she was coming from. So then finally, 31 minutes later, I'm starting to lose my cool. Then I called her a Karen. I had had enough, and she was being one. But apparently, we'll get into it, but apparently this is the reason why Kalistacat's upset with me, right? Because I treated Karen the wrong way. Then the next minute, I make a very interesting prediction. At 3:38 in the video, I say, Karen, you're going to be one of those people that go and tell Brit or whoever else some false narrative or something that's not real to keep this going, aren't you? Now, I want you guys to remember that. I said that at 3:38 in my live. Okay, so please remember that. So then she finally leaves after she keeps trying to talk about Brit for 35 minutes. We're not even talking about her. I never even said something awful about Brit. And this is how I came to, actually in that video, I was still standing up for Brit. This is how I came to realize what everybody says about Brit is true. Sorry. Eventually everybody's going to see it because of Brit's actions after this. Because remember, I had messaged Brit and I told Brit that I was going to be doing this live. She said she couldn't go and that she had a previous engagement. I told her fine. She said, well, you're always completely fair, so I trust you. That was it. Then I do the live. This thing happens with Karen, okay? And then I see Brit liking and commenting all of this stuff that's like talking trash about me, other people, and my live. So I message Brit back and I say, so I take it that you watched my live and you thought I wasn't fair. And she said, no, I haven't even seen it. Why would you think that? And I was like, because you're out here like liking comments saying about from Karen saying that I was dragging you and like all of this stuff. Like it just didn't make sense because the truth is once you say one thing negative about her, even if it is criticism, that's it. And so I do think she's like someone else that shall never be mentioned on my channel ever again in that respect. That's my opinion. So then, right after Karen leaves my live, okay? At 3:41, 2 minutes later, Kalistacat comes into that live. And she just basically says, hey, yeah, like in a joking way, hey, yeah, I'm calling you out. Hey, Tia, hey to anybody that I haven't said hi to. I'm just trying to keep on track here. She comes in and she's like in a joking way. She said, yeah, I'm here to call you out for just being so beautiful and gorgeous and stuff. And we kiki back and forth, Kalista and I. And she says, I just want to say 3 things. And so I say, fine. And she says, you can watch this all happen. She says, I just want to say that I still support Brit and all this stuff. And I reiterate back to her, so do I. Because at this point, all this other stuff hasn't happened. So I say, so do I. And then she says that her, of course, I'm a receipt girl. I'm going to read it. She says that she supports Brit and that Karen is a really nice woman and all this stuff. Then you can see me on my live say to Kalistacat, minutes after dealing with Karen harassing me for 35 minutes, okay, on my live, on my space. Me say, okay, well, Kalista, I take your word for it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I read that wrong. I'm sorry if it was a bad exchange. You can go see it on the live. So I'm already apologizing for the situation, okay? Then Kalista says, we're talking about, because I had told her I just felt pressured to do the video, to say something. And she writes in there, I was trying to stay out of it for the most part, but then kept getting emails asking about it from all random people who I didn't even know. Okay? So keep that in mind. She's getting tons of emails from people that she doesn't even know that's asking her to do a video on Peter, Mon, and Brit. Do you guys know how many people emailed me asking me to do that video? Not one fucking person. But everybody's emailing Kalista, right? Like, go and say something. But I have been Brit's #1 defender. Why wouldn't they come and ask me to do that when I'm going to say something? That's not who I felt pressure from. So I find that sus. And from people that you don't even know, okay? By the way, this Brit video, this live was like 5 weeks ago, okay? So then Kalistacat also writes in here, yeah, I got lots of emails and DMs and it was weird. Like people were saying, so you're going to address this and when are you going to address this? Again, I got not fucking one person saying that to me, okay? So I find that odd, but whatever. Maybe she did and I just don't know. So then she writes at 3 hours and 45 minutes in to that live, Kalistacat writes that she was trying to stay out of it and gets all the random people that she doesn't even know emailing her. That's when she says it, okay? And I put it up on screen. Okay, so weird. So then I get off the live. Live's done. Okay, so this is the first issue that Kalistacat has with me out of the 3. How I treated Karen in her live. Well, you can go back, it's linked under here, and watch it. Again, like I said, you can watch the whole thing, or you can go click to 3 hours and 5 minutes into the end and see how I dealt with this lady, Karen. I gave her ample chances, okay? And now that everything that has happened, I don't feel bad, and I don't feel like I did anything wrong, okay? She kept coming and coming because here's the thing. People can keep coming and coming and coming at me, right? But because I show my face and stuff, I'm just supposed to fucking take it. Sorry, not me. I know a lot of creators don't deal with things the way that I deal with them. That's fine. We're all different. Not me, okay? So she's mad at me for that. I didn't do anything wrong to this Karen lady. Sorry. So then the second thing she's upset about. Kalistacat does a video 2 weeks ago where she, I think like 16 days ago to be exact, that she has now removed. She did a video where for the first 20 to 25 minutes, she spends apologizing to Tira. Sus. Then the biggest meat of the video is critiquing me because of how I dealt with Karen. That she was been very upset with how I dealt with Karen when I didn't even do anything wrong. But then she says in her video something I found interesting. She says, well, you know, Steph, I was a little worried about critiquing you because people were like telling me, oh, be careful how you come for Steph. She's going to do a reckoning video on you. And I thought that was strange. I thought that was really strange. First of all, why would somebody be telling you that? The 2 reckoning videos that I did on people, they had it coming to them, and I provided facts. So I don't know why people would just be all in Kalista's ear telling her like to be scared of me or whatever. It was like really weird, but I let it go. In her comment section, in Kalistacat's comment section of this video, I commented and I said, no, Kalistacat, I'm not mad. I laughed at your reckoning joke because she said, I hope you can take a joke, because she hides behind the guise of comedy, right? I hope you can take a joke about the reckoning thing. So I comment under the video after I watched it and I said, no, Kalista, I'm not mad. I did laugh at the joke. It's totally fine. And also, Karen, if you're reading this, I sincerely apologize to you for what happened, what transpired on my live. This is the second time I have apologized to Karen on my live right after it happened when Kalistacat came in. And now I'm apologizing to her underneath Kalistacat's comments. So then Karen sees it and she writes underneath it, oh, of course, everything can be forgiven. I understand. You know, thank you for apologizing. But then she keeps going on and on and on about Britt. She says, I don't think I'm the one that you should be apologizing to. I think you should be apologizing to Britt. And I told her, I have all the screenshots, by the way, before Kalista deleted her fucking video. Because now she can accuse us of something, but there's no fucking receipts on her. And I don't like that shit. So I go and I tell her, we're going to have to agree. I'm going to read it to you. I said, I stated in my video that I still supported Britt. I stated in my video that that she apologized and it was over. But, you know, whatever, we're going to have to agree to disagree. Then I told her, you don't know about other things that go on. You don't know. And she says, no, I don't know anything about the situation. I'm a peacekeeper by nature. My ass, by the way. I don't know one thing about uploading to YouTube or lives or anything else. You are responsible for your own actions, and so am I. We could go back and forth all day, blah, blah, blah. And she just keeps going on about Britt. So I tell her, I agree, but I never commented on anyone's appearance. I understand your friendship with her. We are just going to have to agree to disagree on some things, but I get where you're coming from. Me and this lady, Karen, underneath Kalistacat's video are going back and forth in a nice conversation, being like, we're going to have to agree to disagree on this stuff. I'm sorry for this stuff. You know, it is what it is, right? It was all nice. Kalistacat is hearting it all the way down, but she doesn't heart my last one. My last one to Karen was also, I'm just curious, have you told Britt to not call people names as well when she has? Maybe you have, and I just don't know, but I'm curious. Also, when you called Tira Pinky Lee under my reckoning video, how do you feel about that? All genuinely curious questions. We all need to abide by no name calling. That's what I say. Kalistacat doesn't heart that. Then this lady, Karen, no longer comments under that. She takes her ass onto one of my videos, onto my channel, and continues to go back and forth with me. After I have now apologized to her like 2 or 3 times, like I don't even know, or telling her, I don't know why you think that Britt deserves an apology from me, of all people, because it's not going to happen and I didn't do anything wrong. So she's like, out of respect for Kalista, I'm going to go on your videos and comment back and forth with you, but not with hers. Like, fine, that's fine. I understand it. Whatever. So then we start talking about the Pinky Lee comment. She was like, do you even know who Pinky Lee is? Like, I'm not a fucking idiot. Yes, he's a comedian. A long time ago, I know who he is. But I also know what you were doing. I know that you're a smart woman and you were using that as a scapegoat, because there's many different comments where you keep referencing Tira's pink hair when you were fucking dragging her, okay? So don't say that you're like hiding behind a guise because you think that Tira is a comedian. And so that's why you called her Pinky Lee, and she just happens to have pink hair. Like, shut up, lady. I'm not dealing with you. But I never once called this lady a name. I never once used a curse word, ever. And I apologized to her. That's what happened. Okay? Then I decided to message Kalistacat on Instagram. Okay? Excuse me. And I say to her, I'm sorry, excuse me. I decide to message her on Instagram. So after I've already watched her video, okay, I go on Instagram to privately speak to her, because Kalistacat and I have several times privately spoke to each other on Instagram, okay? So at any time, she could come to me and speak to me about anything, okay? She didn't with this situation. So I go on there to message her, and I have a email from her, or not email, a DM from her that says that basically, hey, I just want to reach out to you because I'm doing this video on you and I just wanted you to know, okay? I appreciated that. Even though she like went into Tira's live like hours before and she was like, hey, I'm doing this video and you should really watch it and all this stuff. I just thought that was so weird. Like, their friendship and stuff, like, you can't convince me she's not involved. Sorry. Can't convince me. I think that's a little sus, but whatever. So she says, you know, I'm doing this video. So I tell her, I'm mostly going to be reading my comments to her. I respect you so much for reaching. This is after she did the video where she deleted. And after I was nice to Karen in her comments. Okay? Directly after I watched it. I respect you so much for reaching out to me. I feel I can explain a couple of things, but at the end of the day, I'm part of the machine if I'm feeding it as well as all of us. I sincerely thought all of this would stop when we hashed it out. I felt so pressured to speak on Britt. I tried to do it in a fair way. I already had my live up when I reached out to Britt, and then she told me she was apologizing, which is true. That's why I read her apology on the live. I didn't feel my live was in vain because of several factors. I still have my feeling about the issues, but I felt bad for the Karen situation. I just felt she was coming in to start stuff because the way I reacted to her was, but the way I reacted to her was inexcusable. I've really tried to keep myself, but I've come to the end of my rope with this, and now I've lashed out at Karen and Tira. I just want it to stop, because I finally lost it on Tira and called her trash in one of her lives. And up until that moment, I had never called anybody a name, never harassed anybody or doxed anybody or nothing like that until I lost it on Tira on her live. And don't regret it. Sorry. You can only take so much. And some of you that want to pass judgment that are watching this, you're not going through it. Then I tell her about her video she did about me being super nice. I feel you were fair in your criticism to me in regard with the Karen situation, but I'm unclear if you understood my intentions with the Brit situation. I also stated in that live when you came in that I still supported Brit. I also said to Xylie's comment that Brit apologized and it was over, because Xylie had said the same thing that I did by the time she came into the live. She was like, yeah, just like Steph said, she commented like Brit apologized, it's over. And I said, yeah, you can see that on the live too, that interaction. I'm trying to tell Kalista something she may have missed. So I said, but I want you to understand why I initially did the live. Here I am calling out Tira and Marissa. Then in multiple videos, lives, comments, they were insinuating that I should keep the same energy, and I agreed, and I did. But I didn't trash Brit. Brit's response after I was trying to be fair was not great in my opinion. I felt I was being fair in my opinion on the Brit Peter Mon thing, so I didn't understand why Karen was commenting all that stuff. I now feel differently about Brit because of her actions after that. Maybe I am still learning how to convey my thoughts on YouTube. I have to remember that people don't know me personally. Okay? Then she says to me, basically, thank you for responding. She apologizes to me. Kalistacat apologizes to me. Fuck it, I'm going to read it because of this false allegations that she's done. I'm done with this shit. Thank you for responding and addressing everything in your message. I agree with you. I think I did misunderstand your reasonings for doing that live about Brit. I am getting a much clearer understanding now after reading your message, and I appreciate that. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. I still have had a lot of respect for you, and I think you're a good person. I, too, have felt pressure to talk about Brit many times. She messes up, and so I know it gets hard. It's all been so messy. I've been trying to see everybody's point of view and involving myself way too much, I think. It's hard because I literally see good in everybody involved. I know I do have more bias towards Brit, but realistically, I know she's not perfect either. I'm glad I didn't upset you. That was never my goal, and I was honestly worried that you were going to be mad at me and never talk to me again, but I'm glad we talked a little about it. I still support you, and you can reach out to me anytime. And then I said, I'm also here for you if you need to reach out to me. She says, thank you. And then I even asked her, I said, I trust your opinion. Do you think I come across as mean? And she says, no, I never got that vibe from you. And I don't think you come off as bitchy either. I've been told the same thing about myself. I said, I appreciate your view. I speak staunchly sometimes, but it's just who I am. She says, oh, I get that. I like how you speak on things. I don't see you as a mean girl or anything like that. I say to her, like sometimes people say, Steph is hard on the outside and soft on the inside, but I'm literally just being myself. Like I'm having a whole open conversation with her, okay? A day before this happens. She says, that's all you can do is be yourself. I read a meme a long time ago, but it stuck with me. People are always going to try to tell you who you are. Don't believe them. Well, you're right, and I don't believe you, Kalista. So I said, well, thanks for hearing me out. I'm done with this. It grew into something I didn't foresee. She said, absolutely. Thank you for understanding where I was coming from, too. I think it's best we all move forward. I'm excited to see more content from you. And I said, thank you. I do agree that we should move forward. I felt like I tried to do that, but more and more people get involved. And I guess it's YouTube. Lesson learned. She says, I think so too. We all keep getting pulled back in. I could have stepped away and stopped involving myself, but I didn't. I think from now on, I'm going to be more careful about that. It was definitely a learning experience. I said, have a good night, Kalista. I appreciate you. And she says, you too, heart. This exchange happened a day and a half, less than 48 hours after Kalistacat put out her long community post about me harassing her subs in her comment section, which never happened, saying she was upset with how I treated Karen in my live. Sorry, didn't do anything wrong. So now we go from that exchange to a day and a half later. She is all over the place. So I decided to be quiet, not post anything on YouTube. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was very confused and I was very hurt, to be honest. Like, really hurt. If anybody had told me that this would be coming from Kalistacat, I would have called you a liar. I mean, straight up. So she puts out this long community post a day and a half after our exchange. And I'm like, shit, who did what? I went back to Instagram to send Kalistacat a message and said, like, I've never seen you talk like that. Is everything okay? Then I noticed that I'm blocked. And I was like, what is happening? I don't understand what's happening. So I go quiet. Then Kalista goes around all over her Twitter every day, all over people's comments, to people in her comments, to people underneath her community tabs, dragging us. But I'm, again, going to talk about myself. Dragging me. Saying that within that 30 hours, something changed in Kalista. She was sent something, whatever it was, and it made her really upset. So I spent the last 2 weeks being thoroughly confused about what is going on and how I got in this, right? And then watching. Kalistacat has the nerve to go around and say that people are obsessed with that. She said, when she says these girls, she means us three. So I'm lumped in too, okay? So I don't care if she goes and she says, oh, I didn't mean that about Steph. I meant that about this person, okay? Bullshit. You said us three girls, okay? You go around, Kalista, and you're saying that like we're obsessed with Brit and shit like that. Can't stop talking about her. I talked about her in one live and I was still pro Brit. What the fuck are you talking about? Then you have the nerve to keep going around and making these little things that you hide behind the guise of being a comedian and being funny, calling me low quality, low class, speaking as if I'm fucking gum underneath your shoe. Listen, let me fucking tell you something. You don't have to like me. Matter of fact, no offense, not any one of you watching this has to like me. But I have never lied about anything. I have never harassed anybody, and I have never threatened to dox anybody. It's all bullshit. Nor can any one of you who watch this go out and find a comment or a fucking DM or whatever of me harassing somebody. It's bullshit. And I think this is interesting because there are 3 women that are involved in this circle. One is a creator and 2 are subs that have been known to make fake screenshots. So I think that's interesting. So within this 2 weeks, I'm just watching everything, right? Kalista's everywhere, mocking everybody, mocking us. Oh, I'm just laughing at this. Kalista says, oh, well, if I don't respect you and you ask me to stop, I'm not going to stop because I don't respect you. Okay, that's the definition of a fucking bully. Because even if you don't respect someone, if they tell you, please stop saying these false, salacious things about me, and you continue to do it, that is a fucking bully. Again, I am completely shocked by this. This is wild to me. Okay, so let's get into the threatening DMs. So Kalista does her video today, and about 1.5 minutes into her video, she says herself that something changed in that 1.5 days, 48 hours. So I'm still very curious what it is. I know that online she publicly admitted to having a long conversation with Tira. I don't know if that has to do anything with it, but it's sus. Because I also think Brit's involved, but it's just sus. So then that's right when she starts her video off, she admits that within this little time, something changed. Then in her video, she goes on to say that 2 weeks prior, the video that she deleted, 2 weeks prior to that, she had 6 people email her warning her about me, that they were scared of me and that Kalista should be scared of me and that they have proof that I have been sending DMs to them and like harassing them and shit like that. But then Kalista doesn't listen to those people. She makes a video, right, where she's like, but I still support Steph. I didn't like how she treated Karen, but I still support Steph. But by her own words, she had 6 people warning her about me, right? So then in this 48 hours, she says that she had 5 people reach out to her about my behavior in her comment section on that video. Well, I just read you my behavior in her comment section on that video. There was either another lady who I had issues with that said some really disgusting shit about me. And I literally told this lady, I was like, wow, well, that's your opinion to have. I mean, I don't really value your opinion because you were also trashing Tira and you've been everywhere trashing everybody. So I don't value you, but I wish you the best. That's what I literally said to this lady. Never cussed her out, according to Kalista. cussed them out because they disagreed that there's DMs of their, no, sorry, let me get this correct. Kalista says that 5 people within less than 48 hours messaged her with screenshots of me in DMs after they reached out to me, harassing them because they didn't agree with me in a day and a half. So, Kalista, that's 11 people. You're trying to tell me that 11 people, not 1 out of 11 people would allow you to show a screenshot. So you're just allowed to go on a video and everybody's comment sections and making community posts and all kinds of shit and saying that you've had upwards of 11 people reach out to you saying that I did this, and not one of them wants you to prove it. That's interesting. Or also, you don't want to show them who they are because they're so frightened of me and they're frightened of their life. But Kalista, if it happened, then I would know who you were talking about. I would have the same messages and the same DMs. And if I was that maniacal, why wouldn't I keep going? Because again, this YouTube game, I like it, but it don't mean shit to me like it does a lot of people. I have nothing to gain in this bullshit. Nothing to gain. I only come on my channel when I have facts and proof about something. And if there's any of you watching, because I'm pretty sure whoever made a fake screenshot, because I'm still like don't even think there are screenshots. I don't even know if Kalista's involved in it or if Kalista just really believes whatever she was sent. But if there was some fake screenshots made, I know you're watching this, whoever you are. And let me tell you something. I'm going to find out, because whatever happens in the dark comes to the light. Period. You are not allowed, Kalistacat, to get on your channel and be like, this girl did these awful fucking things, but I am not going to show you any proof. You just got to believe me. And if you guys watching don't want to sub to me anymore or don't believe me, here's the fucking door. That was her attitude in the video. And then continued to go on to just like say that I'm upset because Brit's prettier than me or call me stupid. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Literally the day before, you're like, you're not a mean girl, call me whenever you need. And then the next day, you've got 5 people that mysteriously reached out to you with screenshots. I go quiet. You go all over the place fucking trashing me, showing your ass. And I fucking let you do it. And then you went on a video today and you made false allegations against me. And then continued to be petty and be like, oh, it's a joke though. It's a joke, you guys. You guys are wish out girls. It's just a joke. Fuck you, Kalistacat. Straight up. You can think that's a joke. And some people can be like, oh, you guys just need to learn how to take a joke. It's a ha-ha. That's so gross. I don't call people names. I don't do shit like that. Now, I'm not saying that I never do it, but I have never done it online. Like, if I'm talking to my friend and I'm heated enough, I'm going to call somebody a bitch. It is what it is. I'm not trying to sit up here like a moral high ground, like I'm the best person and I know what's going on, but I know myself and my character, and you will not be allowed to drag it. So it's so easy for you, Kalistacat, to get on a video and be like, they were threatening to dox all these people. They were harassing at least 10, 11 people, and they're all told me. And, but I'm not going to talk about them again. I'm not going to talk about them again, and I'm not going to show anybody any proof. And I think it's funny that you guys want proof. I think that's so funny. Why is that funny? Because let me tell you something. If I had done something like this, the fact that I don't treat my YouTube the same, I could have just shut up and turned off my YouTube and walked away. I'm calling your bluff. I want to see proof. Also, I have ordered all of my transcripts and data from Instagram. So I have my proof. You just let me know, because it never happened. Now, On Instagram, I have talked to a total of 10 people. 5 of those people are creators. One of them was Betty Boop. We know how that went. 2 of them are my mods. And then the other 2 were just subs that I had talked to with the whole Tira shit. And nothing negative happened with them. So I want to see the proof. I think if I were guilty, I wouldn't be asking you for proof. Okay. Now, I'm not going to sit here and keep going back and make videos back and forth with you. And what hurts me is like, I know people, like there are some people that like Kalista is very loved in the community. And until this happened, I had so much love, like so much love for her. And I'm still so fucking hurt and shocked by this shit. I even did my YouTubers I like video and like talked about how much I liked her. Like this shit is wild. I just don't understand what happened. And I don't know who's involved, but I'm going to figure you out. I'm going to figure you out. You're a bunch of fucking liars, okay? So, Kalista, your 3 things that you're upset with me about. How I treated Karen in my life. Get bent. She came after me for 35 minutes. I was trying to be kind to her, and I simply called her a Karen and told her to leave. Don't feel bad about it, especially how you showed your ass in the last 2 weeks. It was a joke, girl, right? We're going to go on what you say. Number 2, you're pissed at me about me harassing your subs in your comment section. Well, I got all the screenshots before you deleted the video. Didn't happen. Number 3, you're saying that I am harassing and threatening people in DMs. Well, I've asked for my data to be printed up. I want proof. Now, I don't know what's going on. I have to be honest with you guys. I have really been doing some soul searching the last 2 weeks, being very upset by a lot of different things that I have seen. And, you know, like in my whole life, I've never been accused of something like this ever. It's so crazy. Like falsely accused of something like this. And then for someone to be like, and then also Kalista in her video, she's like, well, I don't know if you girls are watching, but I don't know why you would want to watch this, because don't you guys want to be done with this? I haven't said a fucking word in 2 weeks. And before that, I kept trying to get everything with Tira and everybody to stop. That was me. So I don't know what you're talking about, but if you put my name in a video and I know what you've been saying about me, I'm going to watch it. So don't get up there and shame people and be like, well, you guys should just want this to be over. Why are you even watching this? As if like you're dismissing anything that I have to say after that, because now I have to stand up for myself. Now I got to figure out how the fuck to prove this shit, because it's not true. And I want this online. I want everybody to know that I am vehemently denying this shit, and I want to see them. And you, Kalista, you're studying to be a criminal lawyer, right? So I don't think that you are stupid. Even though you called me stupid, I don't think you're stupid. Go ahead and post some fake screenshots. You will be sued. I've got the time. I've got the money. I ain't worried about it. I am not fucking with people who think that they can get online and say that I do shit like this, and then turn around and be involved with people who actually do shit like this. I'm not even going to go there. But I'm not playing with you. I wanted to sit back and wait and see what would happen. And you took every single day. Oh, it is so heartbreaking, Wildflower. You took every moment you could, Kalista, to go on your Twitter, to go. And yeah, I looked on your Twitter, girl. You can say, also, she's like, oh, who's looking on my Twitter and stuff? Like, you need mental health help. Like, who are you to tell somebody if they need mental health help, first of all? And then secondly, of course, I'm going to look about what's going on, because you're out here saying these awful things about me. I'm going to look. Exactly. You are slandering my name. Now, I don't know how I got wrapped up in this, but like I said, I'm going to figure this shit out. I think it's so funny that people who are trying to involve me in something or take me down is because none of you can get shit on me because I haven't done shit. So what are you going to do, right? You're going to obviously try to come after my character because I'm the girl that sits here on live and calls people out. Right? So you're going to come after my character. I know what you're doing. Also, something I forgot too. In Kalistacat's video today, excuse me, this lady Karen that's in question had wrote underneath there that to Kalistacat not to worry because she's working on things behind the scenes. Now, why would the woman who started all this shit, the woman who's only known Kalista for 4 months, by the way, the woman who started all this shit in my life, who has been messaging Kalista, telling her shit about me that she doesn't like me or whatever, because I called her a Karen. I don't care. Don't care. Why would she write underneath this video today to Kalista, don't worry about it, I'm working on things behind the scenes? I got a screenshot, but you guys can still go. I'm sure, I think it's still up there. Now, why would this lady say that? Pretty sus. Pretty sus. But you have the audacity, Kalista, to get on a video, accuse me of such things, and then say, I don't owe you anything. Well, yes, you do, because you made content out of it. You've decided to make content out of a lie involving me. I have a right to watch it. I have a right to respond to it. And I have a right to clear my name. And you're not even allowing me to do that because you know it's bullshit. You're not even allowing me to do it. So I'm just supposed to be like, take my lumps and then have like 1,000 people think that I fucking did this? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, also, in the live that I have linked with Karen, you can watch the comments, like I said, as they're going, the chat. There's people in chat that are saying that this lady Karen has also come after them. And then Kalista also in her video wants to sit there and say like, oh, I feel so bad for this subscriber because I mentioned her name. And then after I mentioned her name, she just got so much more hate after that. Bullshit. She got zero hate from me. She continued to come on my channel. As we saw in the live, she went for 35 minutes. She goes under Brit's channel, under people's comments, and directly goes at them because she tries to white knight all the time. And isn't it funny how all of us are sitting out here fucking white knighting for Brit or talking about fucking Brit, but then she just goes on her fucking channel and then she's just like, hey guys, I'm gonna go pick up a candle today, and then while I do it, I'm gonna vaguely talk to you about things that are going on that you guys all know are going on, but I'm not gonna talk about it directly. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of this shit. I don't know, Kalista, if it had to do with DCP. I have nothing to do with him, so I don't know. Or if it has to do with Brit, because I barely said anything against her, but at this moment, I'm done with her ass. With both of you. This shit is so wild. She said that several people reached out to me that day of the comments under her first video she deleted, and that I attacked them. Do you guys know how many people reached out to me about this issue? Do you guys know how many people reached out to me to tell me that I did something that they didn't like? 0. So it's not even a whole conversation of, oh, well, maybe Steph was texting or messaging someone and something was taken out of context. It's not even about that because it never happened. I want proof. I have a right to ask for proof. Now, whether or not you want to go and make more videos is up to you, but I find it hard to believe that not one person out of 11 would want to expose me for that. I find that really hard to believe. Even on a sock channel, right? By the way, I have 0 sock channels. I know you tried to allude to it. 0. Buy wildflower tea. All right. So, the interesting thing too is her newfound friendship with Tira. Tira, in fact, the day after Kalistacat did her video, the first one where she deleted it, Tira decided to go and make a live where she wanted to read all the comments under Not Another Tea Channel and Kalistacat's videos that were negative against her to make fun of them. But she ain't mad at Tira, right? I didn't come at no fucking body in the comments, okay? But she ain't mad at her for that, right? Someone make it make sense. All right. I am super sorry that I have not been up to these comments here. Just wanted to get that all out. I'm pretty sure that I left some shit out. But like I said, again, you can go watch my live. I got it pinned underneath. I tried to understand this Karen lady. She tried to give me issues, period. 2, I have the screenshots of my interactions with the people in the comment sections of Kalistacat. And I never once cussed them out, called them a name or anything. I simply asked one of them if they hold Brit to the same standard. Kalistacat didn't like that. And 3, I never threatened to dox or harass anybody in a DM. Prove it. Call in your bluff. All right. And like when she said like, oh, I think Steph doesn't even want to like do you or doesn't like YouTube that much and stuff. This is why. This is why. Like anybody could just get dragged for nothing. But I always show proof. And people want to be like, oh my God, you're showing receipts. That's so weird. Sorry, don't feel that way. All right, let me get some of these comments. I am so sorry. I haven't read them. Also, I have my roast in the oven. I got to thicken up my gravy. Yeah, I've been sad about it all week too. I'm going to go up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go way up in these comments and see. I mean, what was supposed to be funny? Can someone clarify that for me? I don't see anything funny about doing in harassment. Exactly. Kalistacat's video was not funny. It was in really poor taste, but I'm not even going to touch on that. Like some of the stuff she said is just really awful and whatever. If she thinks that's funny and she wants to be a lawyer and all that stuff, go for it, girl. You do you. Do you. Exactly. Like saying that, like, I mean, how petty is it to be like, these girls are not pretty. They think Brit is prettier than them. Bitch, I am pretty. Okay. Or calling me stupid. I'm far from stupid. Oh, yeah, no, I also got a screenshot of that because there were people underneath Brit's first comment before she deleted it that were going in on Brit. And also, since Kalistacat was so upset about me simply asking one of her subs if she holds Brit to the same standard, Tira is also in these comments of this video going hard at people and stuff like that. So is she going to keep the same energy with Tira? Sorry, I just said the name. Ugh. Giving you content today, girl. Also, no one say her name on my channel. Sorry, I shouldn't have. Yep, exactly. And I have done so. So I've requested my data. Yeah. Yeah. I think she's been hanging around what's her face too much. I don't know. I told you guys, I am just shocked by this shit. And no, I don't condone people talking about somebody's weight. And I don't condone people like calling each other C words and names and all this shit either. I don't like that either. I mean, I don't understand. But going on your online and saying that people have been harassing people on the side, bro, that's way beyond calling somebody the C word. I don't know. And like, if you want to pull your support from me, pull your support from me. Dislike my shit. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to be dismissive, but I don't care. I am sick of this stuff. Like, I'm sick of it. When is it going to be enough? When? When is it going to be enough? When are people going to stop like hair trigger fucking making videos, running with conspiracy theories, accusing people of salacious shit without showing proof? I don't do any of that. Yeah. We would already know who you were talking about. So we could just go after those people. That doesn't make sense. And also, like, just the fact you're going to be a lawyer, dude. And then you're going to get on here. And then you say, then Kalistacat said that Bambi had told her, oh, you should verify these. And she said she chose not to do so. Are you fucking kidding me? So you're just not going to verify anything. You're just going to believe whatever you get on the internet. If you want to take the side of your subs and stuff like that, fine. Like, that's your choice. I understand that. But like, this is serious shit. You're going to be on the internet saying that you're receiving these awful, salacious fucking things. But you didn't prove it. You're not going to prove it. And you're going to make fun of everybody else for wanting proof, you're going to make fun of us for wanting proof and wanting clarification. And then you're going to be like, oh, I'm just laughing at the drama at this time. That just shows your character. You sound so nasty, Kalista. Who are you? Who is this person? I have no idea who you are. You can fucking hate me till the cows come home. I don't give a shit. But you don't go on your fucking channel and say that I did something I did not do. So show the proof. I don't even think that there are screenshots. But if there are these fake screenshots, you get up there and you show them. Because I'm going to sue your ass till the fucking end of the earth. Period. I mean, how do I get off this crazy train? I don't know. Especially when we've had people that have been here, like Betty, that got fucking called out and exposed for making fake PayPals and screenshots, and her husband talking about IP addresses. Okay. And then there's another sub that I know for a fact that has made fake screenshots with another issue. And you're just going to be like, oh, this is cool. I just mysteriously got all of these emails in 5 days and stuff, but I'm just going to believe them. Bullshit. But, and by the way, my short video that got Tira all up in a paranoid, I can't even talk, frenzy or whatever, where it was something rotten in Denmark. And I said something is fishy's going on and I'm going to figure it out. It was about Kalista. It wasn't about Tira. Stop making everything about yourself. Fucking weirdo. Oh my God, I can't anymore. Hi, Stina. It's like super messed up. I want proof. I'm calling your bluff. Period. Period. Point blank. That's all I have to say. I'm sure there's a whole bunch. I mean, there's like a whole bunch of stuff too that you guys don't know, that like stuff I've seen or whatever. But like, I realized that like if I just keep talking about stuff, like it just keeps going, because then this person just goes and makes a video, and then this person's got to do a recap video, and then this person's got to fucking insert themselves, and then this person thinks that they're friends with this person, and so it's just crazy. Like, ugh. And I've been guilty of it too, and I'm fucking done with this shit. Give me proof or shut the fuck up. Don't hide behind the guise of like, oh, these people are so scared of you. Scared of what? Why do I need to know where someone lives? Why do I need to dox somebody? Why do I need to do that? I don't understand it. Yeah, and it is a guilty conscience. All of these people that kept being like, oh my God, I think the video is about me. I think a 7-second short that I put up. Everybody's like, I think it's about me. And Tara's like, 2 people contacted me and was like, they think it's about them. Why are you feeling so guilty? Why are you feeling so guilty? And don't hide behind, oh, I'm just scared of Steph. For what? For what? Because I fucking call you on your bullshit? And I have proven that I will call anybody on their bullshit. Anybody. Friend, foe, random sub, big creator, little creator. I don't fucking care. I don't care. This is so frustrating. And so now, here we are, left to just try to prove our innocence, or we just have to take it. We just have to take your video. We just got to take it. I don't think so. Yeah, Gwen, just like stay away from all of the stuff, man. You just don't need this. We've talked about it before and stuff. You just don't need it. And like, you're just another person that's involved that sees it. And like, I have complete faith that one person after the other just sees it. We see it happen every single day. And what happens in the dark comes to the light, period. Because one of you people that created fake screenshots or made a lie or whatever the case was, you're going to fuck up somewhere. Someone's going to see it. I don't have anything to hide. Nothing to hide. With who? No, I'm not truly friends with anybody. No. Mm-mm. I've done a lot of thinking about a lot of things having to do with this stuff. Y'all are weird. And you want to sit around and say that like I'm obsessing about people? I haven't been out of fucking place in 2 weeks. You just can't shut the fuck up, can you? Get out of here. I know. All right. I mean, I don't really have much else to say. I didn't do it. I want proof. And I deserve that. I deserve that. And you saying that you don't owe me that, or that I shouldn't respond and should just be over this and whatever, so dismissive and ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And that is really suspect to me. And I am shocked. I am shocked. And then also, Kalista, talking to you, what are you going to do when you find out that this isn't true? What are you going to do? That's what I want to know. No, it's not about just like letting it get to me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? This is very serious. This is very serious. Serious stuff. You know, matter of fact, I have literally stand by everything I've ever put on YouTube or said. Period. Exactly. I don't know. I don't know if Kalista is a part of it because there was that hard switch within that day and a half of us having a conversation to this shit. So I don't know if Kalista is a part of it or if people like this is my opinion. My opinion is after I did the live about Britt got her panties in a fucking wad and she was like, oh, can't trust Steph, even though I didn't do anything wrong. And then Karen got involved and then they were in fucking Kalistacat's ear and then it exploded. They were in her ear for a little bit and then someone said her something fake. That's what I think happened. And then somewhere along the line, she became real good friends with Tira. Sus. Same. I don't know what. Oh, hi, Marlo. By the way, oh, I've been thinking about you. I just saw you. I'm sorry if you've been in here earlier. Thank you, Marlo. I miss you so much. I'm really shocked. I'm very hurt. Like, I've literally spent 2 weeks racking my brain, trying to figure out who's involved in this, what their involvement is. This is utterly ridiculous. And I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go. And you can sit there and laugh all you want to and be like, oh, I just think it's so funny that these girls won't stop. How fucking ridiculous. Fuck you, Kalista. You're literally out here fucking saying that I'm harassing people. Like, no, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. You're not going to drag my name. And then just all over the place, making disgusting comments, doubling down on people's disgusting comments, giving yourself credence and clearance to fucking bully us in comment sections, egg us on for 2 weeks. And then when we say something, we're just girls that won't stop. Cheap wish app, mean girls, low quality, whatever the fuck it was. But you're allowed to go around here and just fucking say all this shit. Miss me with that, girl. Okay. I don't know how she'll explain all of this harassment and mean girl crap when she finds out that she was wrong about these screenshots. Exactly. And it's going to happen. And then those people that are doubling down and want to share her videos and shit like this, be careful what you share. You share something fake, like I just said earlier, you're going to get that heat from me too. I ain't fucking with you. Yeah, I don't know. Because I told you, I don't even believe that there are any, but if there aren't any, then that would mean that Kalistacat's involved in it. But I don't necessarily believe that that's the truth. I think that somebody did something and like sent her something. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, I got all my data coming from Instagram. I don't have a Twitter. My Facebook, I have never talked to anybody on the internet from. It's ultra private. So let me know. She said it came on Instagram. Kalistacat said specifically that I was harassing people, saying that I'm going to get their IP addresses and dox them. Prove it. Prove it. And she said it was to several people. And then she had the fucking gall to put in her video a little caption underneath saying, I believe that Marissa and Stephanie have done this to several people. Okay. Someone come forward. Someone come forward and say where I harassed you in a DM or an email and threatened to dox you. Anybody come forward. Girl, Tia, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. I want proof. I want proof. I want proof. I want proof. I want it. And then, like, how funny are these people? They're just so scared of me, but they just really wanted to tell Kalista, of all people, about this stuff. Bullshit. 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 Girl, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so shocking. It's like anybody can go on the internet with no proof and just be like, this person did this. Okay, so fine, Calista, I'm going to do it to you. Someone also sent me an email saying that you were harassing them. You did it too. Like, that is so fucking wild. You can just go and say anything you want and then not show proof. And then you got people that are just eating it up with a spoon. Just eating it up. Ugh. No, I didn't. I didn't provide any private information. I provided a public Facebook link and I owned up to my shit. I started my YouTube channel with my face and owned up to my shit. And then Tira doxed me twice. Twice. I have never doxed anybody. Although I regret my involvement in that situation, never happened. Good try. Of course, Tara, you would make a thing that says Tira's proud sock. How many sock accounts do you have to make in order to come in here and be able to comment? Because I've blocked all the ones that I know that are sock accounts for you. Tara, you can get fucked. Go to your channel, Tara, and go sit on there and talk about how I doxed that girl and all kinds of stuff. And you never did anything. And when you doxed me, it was by accident. It was only 2 seconds and stuff like that. Girl, fuck off, beat it. Go say whatever you want on your channel. You're not welcomed here. I told you that. You and Kalista go do a collab and talk about how awful I am, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. But bring that proof, girl. Bring that proof. I mean, I don't know. Did Kalistacat talk about somebody's weight? I think that I was just like, when I was watching it at some point, my mind just like spiraled out. And I was like, what's going on? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You'd have to ask them. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I wanted this live to be about me and my involvement in this stuff. Coley, you're just gonna have to go talk to them about it, okay? Because I don't make videos about bread or whatever. Like, people can make whatever videos they want. Some people are gonna like people that you don't, and some people are gonna see things differently than you do, and that's fine. But I just can't answer the questions for you with who makes how many videos about somebody or whatever. Like, I'm sick of being roped in with everybody else. I am my own intelligent woman who can stand on my own 2 feet. I speak with intention. I come on here and I tell truth and talk about facts. If people don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't like the fact that I'll call anybody out, be it fucking, I don't know, president of the United States or somebody that has 100 subs or a sub. Sorry, that's who I am. I don't care. But I'm not going to have my character dragged Like, I'm sending all of these emails to countless people harassing them. Also, Tara, like, why would you come in here? Didn't you say you don't watch us? You say all the time, I don't watch those girls. 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 God, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. All right, let me get myself back together. I'm so frustrated. I'm so sorry. This is just not what I want to be doing anymore, period. I don't want to be doing this shit anymore. I don't want to be going back and forth with the likes of Tira. You can think however you want about her. I know people in here, they like her. That's fine. Never told anybody not to like anybody. I don't care. I don't care if you like Brit. I don't care if you like Kalista. I don't care if you like me. You fucking hate me. I don't care anymore. This is just so wild. I don't want to be involved in this shit anymore with any of you involved in this. I'm tired of it. Thank you, Azzy. Because then I get on here and then I lose my temper because this is serious stuff. And then the next thing you know, there's a video made being like, or somebody commenting being like, why like Steph until she has so much anger? It's like, you're not going through it, or you're not having these fucking wild people say shit about you, or these backhanded compliments that some people just don't seem to see for some reason. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Like, I will present something with facts and proof. And then there are some people that are still like, well, I don't know about that. That is so wild. No, Coley, I understand. No, I know you're not disrespecting me. You would never do that. I know that. I'm just saying, in this live, when I first started off, I don't know if you saw at the beginning, hun, I just wanted this live to be about me and in my situation involved in this stuff. I know you're not trying to disrespect me. You never have. I'm just simply saying, you go talk to them on their channel, because something else that I learned too doing these lives, I don't want people, like, I wanted to have a space where I could like allow people, just normal people, just us, like, who cares if it's a fucking creator has 10,000 or more subs or whatever. I wanted people to be able to just like talk about stuff, or like talk about their experiences with the creator or whatever it was. But if it was the wrong choice on my part, and then people just run with stuff. It's like, oh, well, how did you allow people to talk about Brit on your live? It's like, God, it's not, I know it's my channel and I'm supposed to like watch that stuff, but I'm still new at this one. And also, it's not me saying it. Like, it's just so nuts. I don't have anything to hide. And Tara, you can keep bringing up that girl back from my reckoning video all you want. I decided to get on my channel and expose myself and talk about something that I did, that I didn't like, that I did. I didn't have to do that. Nobody would have ever known about it. But you had to fucking just grab on it like the cat who caught the canary and couldn't stop licking yourself, because that's your fucking MO. I don't care. And I never provided private information to you, only public. Shouldn't have done it, but I took my lumps. You, on the other hand, have doxed not only me, but a few people, and you're just disgusting. Girl, bye. I mean, I think to some extent I can control the chat, and I try. And whenever I am like trying to tell a whole story and stuff like that, because sometimes I don't like doing the videos. I like to come on live, and I know sometimes they're long and stuff like that, but I like to talk. It's just me, unedited. I'm not trying to hide anything or do videos or go back and forth in videos or allow people in the comments section to make like, or maybe I said something wrong and people misunderstood me in a video. Misunderstood me in a video. And so like, I'm just trying to be me and be open. And if you don't like it, not everybody is going to like me. I don't know what to say. I don't want to be dismissive of anybody, but I've never lied and I've never done any of these things. I'm just like so done with this. No, Coley's not trying to be disrespectful. Yeah, I mean, I don't regret it. I just don't. I'm sorry. Because like it's just this weird thing that's like taboo, right? Like if somebody says something that's negative about a different creator that somebody else likes, then people just feel the need to just like absolutely go after somebody because they just simply don't like something they did. All I said in my live about Britt was that I didn't like the way she handled the situation, and then continued to say throughout my live about how I still supported her and we were friendly. And then she started acting like this. Then I blocked her. I deleted her. I stopped talking to her on Instagram. I was upset with how she handled something. And now this. It doesn't take much. You could get on your YouTube and be like, I don't like the fact she turned her head to the left instead of the right. And everybody's like fucking flipping out. All right. Yeah, man. I know you realize that, Marissa. I know. It's like we all have times where we're not the best versions of ourselves, okay? It's just the truth. But if we're not gonna, if you're not gonna be willing to like forgive somebody for something, then like, or it's not gonna be resolved, just let it the fuck go. I guess it's just what we gotta do. Because I wasted hours of my life trying to understand certain people and give them a space on my fucking platform to talk about. And then they have the nerve to go on their platform and say that I gaslit them for 6 hours. The fucking nerve. Never again. You learn, right? I do not believe what Kalistacat said. You were harassing people. Well, thank you. It never happened. I mean, if anybody wants to respond to anybody's video, like I understand that like anybody has a right to do it. It's YouTube. It's fucking YouTube. But when I have a problem with it is when we all sit on a live and we all work out something and then someone just starts shit again. I mean, or like when you're friends with these people or something, you say, hey, like, I understand you want to make something, just please don't like do this for now. And then they do it. And you're involved. So you're going to get dragged into it. I'm sick and tired of it. Like maybe just YouTube just isn't for me. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. And I don't really care. But I regret nothing I've done, period. You heard me say it here, not one thing. Oh my God. It says my connection's weird. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm missing so many of these. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so true. Even when like I tried to like get over all this stuff and I made like a nice video, people like so many people unsubscribed from me when I was like trying to stop talking about everything, which that's fine. Like maybe that's a good thing. Just like lose those people. I don't know. And like I was entertained by this for a long time. I mean, but I'm just not anymore. This shit has crossed a fucking line and I'm done with it. Anyways, so I just feel like I had to say that. I want proof. I didn't do it, period. Going forth, on this channel if I ever fucking upload anything again. I mean, I don't have a problem with like coming up here and requesting that my name be fucking cleared and stuff. But I'm not going back and forth with anybody. I don't care. Like, I've seen certain somebodies keep talking shit and stuff. Like, I don't care. Keep going. Because to me, I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with my life. I'm very thankful. I have a wonderful life. And I'm kind of embarrassed how much time I've given to this, to be quite honest with you. Just being really raw and honest. Now, this is not like a slight on anybody, you know, with their channels or anything like that. It's just me. I just don't want to be involved in stuff like this anymore. I just don't. It's too crazy. Like, you're out here, you're making fake fucking accusations, and then in the same breath you're calling people ugly. That is so weird. That is so weird. I want no involvement. Yeah, it can suck you in. Yeah, I want to, but like, I'll be honest with you, Jackie, like, I want to like have conversations like that and open up, but like, now that there's all this negativity surrounding me, also I do accept my part in the machine. I'm not saying that like I'm not a part of it, because I am, but I don't want to open up anymore. I don't want to say anything more about myself. I don't want to, at least now, maybe that'll change, but especially with this stuff happening, I don't want to open up anymore. I don't want to do videos. I don't want to say anything about my life. I don't want to say anything about nothing. For me, I'm the kind of person, when something like this happens, or like, I just shut down. I shut down. It's done for me. And I live my life, because all these little creators can sit on their fucking channel and be like, well, you guys are on YouTube all day. You have nothing to do with your lives. You have no lives and stuff like this, which is just fucking weird. But like, I do. I have a life. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm pissed at myself. I wish I never met like a couple people. And I just have a bad taste in my mouth, if that makes sense. But I don't know. Maybe I just need some more time. Honestly, I wouldn't even be on here right now if I didn't have to clear my name. And then that makes me feel bad saying it, because, you know, like, I'm so lucky that anybody wants to sit and watch me talk about anything. And like, I don't want to sound like those people that are like, if you don't like it, unsubscribe and don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. You know, like, I just don't really want to be like that. Sometimes you just get so frustrated, and it's just like, because this shit is not worth it to me. It's not worth it to me. But I have no problem coming on here asking for proof. Like, that's what I was saying. It would be so easy for me to just like delete my channel and disappear, or like not ask for proof if I did something wrong, wouldn't it? But I'm not doing that, because I'm going to stand up for myself at all times. I don't know, guys. It has gotten so out of hand, so out of hand. Like, and then I go back and I think about everything from the beginning and stuff. Sorry, I'm going to smoke. I go back and I think about everything from the beginning, how I started, my involvement in anything, my intention, because if there's anything I've learned on YouTube, it's that your intentions will very rarely get across. You guys don't know me, and I don't know y'all. And sometimes when I talk, maybe I just like forget, and I think that people just like know who I am. And that's just not true. And I can't expect that of people. You know what I mean? And whenever you have an intention to do something, there's a few people that might see it, but you know, those people, like, something I truly believe is some people in life are determined to misunderstand you. Determined. And I don't want to give those people any space. Oh, Gwen, are you leaving? Gwen, you're the best. Get some rest, okay? I'll pop into your live. You get some rest. Gwen is the best. Poor Gwen. She's been going through it. I would love I love Tia so much. I would love that with Tia, but then I think to myself, even with Tia, right? Like, even if we do a cool video or something together, like, is she gonna get fucking hate because she's tied with me now and I've got this shit going on? It's like how much does this spread? How many more people does this spread to? It's like a fucking cancer. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. I'm just like super, super disappointed. I have said this to people privately, to Melissa. I have said I have never been shocked by anything I've seen on YouTube. Never, until this thing with Kalista. I am shocked. Man, it sucks so fucking bad. But then also not even just the integrity thing. It's like you're accusing people of awful things and then you're laughing at them because they want to exonerate themselves or because they just want to grasp a situation. Okay. Thank you, Tia. I always have yours too. You're the best. I don't know. So, according to Kalista, she's not doing any more videos about those girls or anything like that. And I think that's really fucking convenient to do what she has said. This is the third time she said her last thoughts, her last thoughts, her last thoughts. But then this time, she drops this awful fucking lie, and then she's never going to talk about it again, never going to show proof, never going to do nothing. How convenient. For real, Shade. For real. I don't know, man. I'm just disappointed. Well, I just want anybody who supports me to know I didn't do it. Or even if you don't support me, I didn't do it. If I'm playing devil's advocate for a minute and pretend she really does think these are real screenshots, why has she been so rude to me, Jennifer K. and Bambi, who she says wasn't involved? Yeah, I know, that's weird too. She also, I guess, according to some of my subs and my fucking mods, Kalista went and blocked them from her channel, but they had never said anything rude to her. And I would never have mods like that. Like, I don't understand it. But like, they're also blocked. It seems like a very calculated thing, my opinion. Yeah, I know, Jackie, and I appreciate that. I just want people to look at this from all views. Like, I know that you guys don't consume everything like, say, I would, because it's happening to me. So I'm watching everything. I'm seeing what everybody's saying and stuff. So, like, I understand. And that sometimes I think gets lost on people because they don't see all these little digs that somebody makes or all these comments that somebody makes and stuff. And it's so easy for people to sit and say, oh, well, just don't let it bother you. Just don't this and that. And it's like not happening to you. That's what I feel. I mean, there's 5 people that can be involved in this that are in my brain. But thank you, Trish. Oh, yeah. Jennifer, didn't you say she blocked you? I was going to unsubscribe after I saw her video today anyway, so no love lost there, just disappointment. And the way she also talked about women with her DCP video, I was like, who is this woman? I like, you're entitled to like your opinion, but who is this person? This is not the person I've been talking to. And then like I was thinking too, and I was like talking to Melissa, and I was like, no, everybody loves Kalista. Like nobody's gonna believe me because I'm involved in drama. And I did that to myself. That's true, but then there'll just be more new ones, right? Because this is a lie and it came out of nowhere. So like what else is good? What else? What else? Or like what other side videos somebody's going to make recapping everything and they haven't seen everything, or somebody makes a video and they have a bias, or there's sharing of videos and there's like it just goes on and on and on and on. God. I don't get why though either, and I've really thought about this too. The fact that someone said that Marissa and I weren't even fucking cool, were teaming up and going against subs and harassing them in DMs and stuff is really weird to me. So I immediately thought of Betty. That was my immediate thought, because we were the ones that came down on her in my reckoning video about Betty Boop. Betty Boop has made fake shit and she's talked about IP addresses and stuff. That was my first thought. Maybe it was her revenge, but like, I have no proof of that. I don't know. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Plus, like, also, she was very upset. Like, when I was standing up for Brit, when Tira and Tira's sub had made a comment about Brit needed to humble herself by changing some poopy diapers. I thought that was gross. And Kalista hated that shit too. But now, like, other women are fair game. I don't understand that. I know. I thought the same thing, but like I have nothing to do with DCP. But the only thing I thought about was I had made a joking comment because Kalistacat can go in her video that she deleted and make a joking comment about me making a reckoning video about her, right? And be like, it's just a joke. But when they were doing the DCP thing, I had commented under one of Marissa's comments and I said, oh, I feel a reckoning coming, but it was like half in joking spirit. And then all this happened. So maybe that's how I got roped in. I don't know if these are also like mods of DCP or something, because I've heard of some behavior from them. I don't know, but I didn't do it. And it would be so easy to verify this shit, by the way. All these people would have to do is go into their Instagram account, click on my name, right? I'm the supposed person that sent a message, and it would show my account, right? How easy would that be? But no, we're not going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, and then just with the Karen thing, like where she commented under Kalistacat's video saying, like, "Don't worry, I'm dealing with this behind the scenes." That was so sus, and she's just super involved. The 60-year-old woman is just like, I don't know. If you're in here, Karen, what's up? I'll be in a Karen today. She brings very much like energy to me, like I'm not going to eat at this restaurant anymore. My opinion. So if the worst thing I ever did was call somebody a Karen, and you can sit up there, Kalista, and say all of this shit about me, please. Yeah. Hi, Mishi. Good to see you. And like I said, whoever, if that person who came in here really was Tira, the sock account or whatever, I mean, it could just be a troll and not be Tira. But if it was, and you want to try to use that situation with the girl before the reckoning video, not going to work. Sorry. I've never hidden anything. For real. Yeah. I have nothing to do with DCP, and I really have nothing more to do with Brit. I'm just done with her. I don't want to be involved with her anymore, period. That's it. Mishi. Anyways, so I'm sure that I just wanted to what the hell is going on? You don't want to know. Yeah, like we're not just going to be sheep and follow something that you say without proof. That's wild. Well, I don't know if the other ladies involved are going to make videos or whatever or not. That's up to them. But I'm speaking from me, my involvement, my perception on everything, how it happened in my timeline. I just think it's odd. It's really odd. And I want proof calling your bluff. And I will eventually find out. Oh, we'll all eventually find out because it always happens. Period. All right, guys. I really appreciate everybody listening to me as usual. It's okay, Sharon. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. No, it's not a distance between me and the others, but here's the thing. I am sick and tired of being lumped into other people because before all of this happened, it was who was it? Me, Britt, and Bambi that were the mean girls and involved in a cult. And now it's me, Marissa, and Bambi, and now it's just the same old tired rhetoric, and I'm sick of it. I want to talk about my involvement. I don't want to talk about anybody else's involvement. I want to talk about it from my perspective. If the ladies want to talk about it in however which way they want to, that's up to them. But I'm sick and tired of being lumped into stuff. Just because I make this video is not about them. Just because they make a video, it ain't about me. I'm sick and tired of it. Because I'll even see like in comments, like Tira's saying like, oh, well, Bambi and Steph are best friends. So with Marissa, because Marissa's seen the light about her now, with Marissa, it ain't gonna last long and it's gonna come imploding down and they're just gonna separate and all this shit. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm fucking 37-year-old woman. I have a life, okay? I will stick up for people. I don't have a problem with that, but we are all individuals. I wanted to talk about, I purposely have been quiet for 2 weeks, watching everything happen, trying to figure out what's going on. I want to speak for myself, period. And I don't want anyone to speak for me. I don't want anyone, don't do it. Please respect that from me. You guys do whatever you want to do. Here on out, I'm talking about myself. No, I said 27. I'm just kidding. Thanks, guys. It's okay, Sharon. It's okay. Yeah, that's all. There's no like, and I don't want this to like, because somebody's going to be like, oh my God, they've disbanded and they've done this and this. And like they're turning on each other. It's so fucking lame. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of it. I can stand up for myself. I can speak for myself. I can be confrontational when I need to be. I'm not a fucking liar. I'm not a person who harasses people. Miss me with that bullshit. You guys are too sweet. Exactly. And I will say, even though this video is not like about them, it's just about me, they didn't do anything wrong either. I don't believe that either one of them was also harassing people in DMs. If I haven't already said that, I think I need to say that. I don't believe that to be true. I think that we all got lumped in after I decided to speak out on something that I thought about Britt. Karen got involved, and then Marissa called Britt a cunt and made videos about DCP, and so did Bambi. And I think that this really pissed Kalista off, or subs that are possibly involved in this shit. That's what I think happened. And I think Tira got into the mix somehow. I don't think she made fake screenshots because I just don't think that she's smart enough to do anything like that. But do I think that she's involved somehow? I do. That's my opinion. Yeah, whatever. Oh, she's probably got a live ready to go. She's going to make a video about it tomorrow, but she don't watch us, remember? She'll make an excuse as to why she watched this. She saw it in her home tab or whatever. Someone sent her a text message or some shit. It's all bullshit. We all watch each other. All of us. Except for I don't watch Brit. I just really don't. But it is. That's how I want to do it. Xylee really made me think about a lot of things. And, I've been watching her a lot. I respect her so much. She's made a lot of really good points. And I happen to agree with her on a lot of things. And I use it to reflect on myself and how I go forward in dealing with my channel. Yeah. Xylee's the best. Anyways. Hey, Boston. Sending you so much love, too. Yeah, me neither. Anyways, so I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys so much for being supportive or listening, or even if you're hate watching or whatever. I mean, I've hate watched stuff, too. I don't care. You can dislike. I just don't give a shit, okay? I don't care. But that's all I got to say. I want proof. And I'm not dumb. That's it. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for listening to me. As always, I don't know why I don't know why anybody listens to me. Yeah, of course. You can email me or comment section or whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter. I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much.